Hi, welcome to Antiques Down Under, our television program on antiques and collectibles.
We're searching for incredible collections, priceless rarities and curious artefacts. And along the way, we'll meet some people with the most unbelievable treasures.
Coming up on Antiques Down Under, Gregory visits St Peter's Cultural Centre, where an old building has been given a new lease of life.
Claudia catches up with Adelaide auctioneer Marc du Plessis. I visit one of Adelaide's treasures, the Mortlock Wing of the State Library.
And I discover 4 generations of family recipes.
I love old buildings like this one behind me. Let's go inside and discover how it has been reinvented for today's use. Now, Denise, we're up here on the mezzanine level of the new library in this magnificent heritage building. What can you tell me about the transformation and redevelopment of this magnificent site?
This was one of the aims of the council was to reinvest back into the community. Many of the councillors had noted that the libraries had not been redeveloped for quite some time. They came up with the idea of taking what was a very much loved St Peter's Town Hall, but it had probably seen better days. We put forward the idea of a cultural heritage centre. This is the first one in South Australia. This model is quite unique. We have a gallery, we have archival collection storage, we have research rooms, and we have a designated professional historical research and archive service. So it's quite unique in South Australia.
Denise, this building's got some beautiful, unique features in the old building itself, and particularly the plasterwork and these lovely sconces where the lights were, and these absolutely stunning deco lights. Marvellous that they did. I mean, and the archway.
The proscenium arch over what was the old stage is now the library staff area.
Right.
I think one of the brilliant things that the architects did was to actually treat the building as a complex, and every part of, and also the associated buildings marry into each other. You notice the beautiful bluestone. The treatment of various areas to soundproof has been done discreetly, but they have put in modern facilities such as lifts and lighting, but keeping the character, so that
And that's the important part, isn't it?
I think being up high, they can actually, which they never would have been, they can actually look over and see this beautiful 19th century architecture.
The building was built and opened in 1885 at a cost of £3,000. Cheap by today's standards, isn't it, for a building this size?
Probably was a sizable amount for the ratepayers, but it was also a statement about prestige. Here, the council had been formed. It had broken away from the District Council of Stepney, had become the St Peter's Council because of the association with the school, of course, and it saw itself as very much residential, middle-class, entrepreneurial population. You only need to walk around the avenues to look at the beautiful villas that surround this. So this was a statement about the importance of culture, about what the values and social mores of the surrounding population were about. More important than that, this is also a Ghana site, ceremonial site. So I love to think that we've got history and library and all the wonderful things in life on what was also a very much and still remains a Ghana.
Very important piece of our Australian history.
Yes.
Denise, thank you for today, and I've got something for you to add to your female artist collection. I'd like to present you with this May Grigg work of art, lovely watercolour, and I think it'd absolutely go well with your collection.
Thank you so much, Greg. I'm actually overwhelmed. Given it's going to be 125 years since women's suffrage, this is a beautiful gift to the City of Norwood, Payneham and St Peter's, and to the St Peter's Cultural Heritage Collection. Thank you so much. This is just a wonderful philanthropic gesture by you.
We have a very interesting item here. Can you tell me, what is it?
It's lacquered with a sort of a bronze iridescent sheen. It looks like it's got
Asian
Chinese
markings,
lettering.
yes. It looks a bit smoky in here. I think it's for
Might be Japanese,
ash.
actually. Might be Japanese.
And what about this little thing here? What do you think that's for?
Yeah, that can come out.
For stoking
Is that
something, for fire,
in here? Does it go?
or stuffing something in it.
Oh, look, it's
Tobacco?
the same shade.
Or opium,
That must be.
perhaps?
Yes, I think it's for opium
Smoke.
or some sort of smoking thing. Is it?
Smoking
Or
utensils.
smoking
Yeah. Opium, perhaps?
something.
Is that beautiful inlay? Absolutely. So, it's obviously Oriental. I'm guessing it's Japanese. I'm guessing it's probably late 19th century. And would it be something that you light? Would it have had a wick in it? Would it have been something like an articulated lamp? It's definitely not a nutcracker. It's definitely not a Georgian sideboard.
No.
And it's definitely not a German clock.
Well, there's something to hang it up.
Yeah.
And it looks like you'd have a flame out of this side. So maybe some sort of lantern?
Do you want to guess the mystery object? Head to our Facebook and Instagram pages to enter.
Marc du Plessis literally grew up in the auction room. He was just 2 days old when he attended his first auction, so he was destined to join the family-owned du Plessis auctions. Marc, that's quite a family legacy. These days, what are collectors looking for when they come to you? Because I'm imagining, are there fashions, are there trends in antiques?
Always has been. There's always been trends in antiques. I mean, in the 80s, you couldn't give away ormolu mounted French furniture. No one wanted it. Now what we're seeing is the move away from all the same type, colour, sort of, say a dining room filled with Victorian extension dining, mahogany extension dining table, balloon back chairs, mirror back sideboard, all the exact same shade of mahogany with their crushed green velvet upholstered chairs. Now what people are doing is they're mixing it up.
So really, it's good to mix the styles up.
Yeah, I mean, perfect examples right behind us here. You've got a Jeffrey Smart with a 1700s chest of drawers and Chinese ormolu mounted porcelain, German bronzes and a French clock. It's a world tour just behind us.
And it works.
And it works, it looks great. It gives more personality, and also you need to be able to use what you have. That's what we're finding. Use is important. If you can't use it, yes, unless you're a true collector, why buy it?
Are you a collector?
Oh, definitely.
What do you collect?
Everything from Regency furniture to 16th century ink sketches to French Impressionists to modern Murano glass sculptured aliens.
Are they coming in educated? Do they understand what they're looking for, or do they come to du Plessis and want you to share the knowledge with them?
We have a whole new generation of clients coming through our rooms now. You've still got the knowledgeable ones, but we're now finding people just want to buy one piece. They want to live with it forever. Or buy one piece and then over the years sell it and then replace it with a better quality or the next level. So it's just a turnover of a generation.
Yeah, so that new generation is very concerned about sustainability, not leaving a carbon footprint. So that's working for them, isn't it?
And antiques are perfect. I mean, zero carbon footprint. They've been around for hundreds of years. Antiques are green. This is one of our trademarks. Antiques are green. Recycle the past, invest in your future. It's a no-brainer.
So Marc, say somebody comes into the auction house and they have something that they'd like to consign with you, but they have no information about it at all. How can you help them there?
In the auction industry, we see so much. I mean, we will see, in all honesty, in 1 week what an antique dealer sees in a year's worth. We've discovered so many items for people, and like JMW Turner underneath a bed, watercolour. Lovely.
Beautiful. That's a
They were on the way. That was perfect, and they were on the way to Vinnie's with it. So they thought they'd just drop past, thought, seeing as it's under the bed, the grandfather might have thought it might have been something special. Comes into us, we remove it, find it, we go, think we've got an idea on this one, go out the back, pull it out of the frame, do some research, voila, $170,000 later. It's a great feeling helping people, and that's what the auction industry is here for. We're here to help people.
Today in Antiques Down Under, we're visiting the State Library of South Australia and one of South Australia's best kept secrets, the Mortlock Library. I've arrived inside the magnificent Mortlock Wing of the State Library of South Australia, and with me is librarian Mark Gilbert. And Mark, you're going to tell us about the history of this magnificent building.
I am Gregory. It was opened in 1884. And when the building was open, it housed the library,
Right.
the South Australian Museum and the Art Gallery of South Australia, all in this
All
wing.
in one?
Yes,
3 in 1.
3 in 1.
Right. And obviously those collections grew very quickly.
Very quickly. So the museum moved out about 10 years later.
Right.
The Art Gallery moved out a little bit of time after that and into their own buildings.
Yep.
And the State Library took ownership of this beautiful Mortlock building.
Yep.
So that established this magnificent precinct down North Terrace of all the lovely institutions.
We're very lucky, and tourists do come into the library and they do comment sometimes about how lucky we are that we have all our cultural institutions all in a row down North Terrace.
Now, what can you tell us about some of the architectural features of this building? It's been voted as one of the most beautiful libraries in the world, hasn't it?
It has. There's been quite the fashion in the last 10 years or so to talk about beautiful library buildings around the world. And I'm very pleased to see that the Mortlock building has been voted amongst other libraries such as Trinity College in Dublin, that sort of place. So I'm very proud that I've been working in here for this time. This building opened in 1884, so not quite 50 years, but South Australia was a forward-thinking place. They wanted to develop South Australia as a place of learning, and so the library was very important right from the start.
Some of the architectural features, there's some lovely stories. Can you tell us some of these stories, please?
Well, the building is French Renaissance in style, and you particularly get an idea of that when you're outside and you see what's known as a mansard roof.
Right. Yeah.
But other features are the beautiful glass lantern that's above us, because when the building was opened in 1884, it was gaslit. So the more natural light you could get into the building, the better it was for people doing their studies.
Well, now we're on the first floor of this magnificent building, and we're surrounded by this incredible amount of balustrade.
Yes.
And there's a special story to it, I believe.
Yes, a few years ago, Gregory, we had some earthquake proofing work done on the building. And it was found that the balustrade we had originally in 1884 wasn't high enough for we people in the 1990s. So it was decided to add a rail here, and now we are back to safety standards.
Another feature of this magnificent building is these unique library chairs. You'll notice I'm sitting on one, and how many people have sat on them over the years. And as we've got older generations, we've all got a little bit bigger. And note, these chairs are really small. So they were made for the people of that generation of the Victorian era who were smaller than us. This well-known clock was a gift to the library and has a special connection with the famous clock in London, Big Ben. It was made by the same clockmaker, E. Dent of London, and has certainly stood the test of time.
I'm with Justin Miles, chef and owner of Windy Point Restaurant in Adelaide. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Claudia. How are you?
I'm super well. I love to look at where a chef began in his journey, because you've been a chef all over the world.
I have indeed.
And then I look at these handwritten recipe books. Whose recipe books are these?
They belong to the generations of my family, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and also my great-great-grandmother has the collection of vintage books.
So when you were a little boy, I'm imagining you know, little legs dangling on the stool, licking the bowl. Was that you in the kitchen, or were you helping?
Oh, I was hands-on, absolutely. I was doing it. Bread day was Thursday, Lamington day was Friday. I was always there on a Friday. The books themselves, they show a great link of what culture was, of society, community at the time. You can see from the books, the ingredients that you use show a level of wealth, and so much so, maybe not so much wealth in there, because these were leaner times.
Yeah, recipes like the poor man's soup.
Poor man's soup. There was also a Saturday special. The Saturday special was the leftovers of vegetables at the end of the week once you'd run out of the meat.
Now, most of the recipes are dessert recipes.
Lots of dessert, yeah. There's definitely savoury ones through the book, but desserts were really the pinnacle of food. It was 3 courses, each dinner, a first course, a main course and dessert was the real highlight of what was eaten.
And then we've got the famous Adelaide green and gold cookery book. Now, this is from, they started in 1923.
Really South Australia's history right there.
And people would take these cookbooks when they left home, and it'd be beautifully well thumbed through, and that was the Bible.
Absolutely. You think compared to what we have today, the ability to get online, to look and search, this was their dictionary, this was their glossary, this was their encyclopedia.
And looking at these fantastic copper pots, who did they belong to?
I'm really so fortunate to have these. My late uncle Kevin, he also worked in London, similar times to myself, and he must have saved up an incredible amount to purchase these.
Are they French?
They are French.
Yeah, and the beauty of the copper pot is the heat is so evenly retained.
Yeah, very much so. And then also when you think about the copper bowls are the best you can use for whipping egg white to create the best souffle.
Now, I want to know the story. Glass rolling pin.
Well, so the history of the glass rolling pin itself goes back to the 18th century. These used to be gifts that sailors would give to women they were wooing that they had intention of marriage.
And we've got Mrs. Beaton's cookery book. Now, this is a classic, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So you think this is Old English. So this was their Bible of the original. Mrs. Beaton really was the first of the celebrity cooks. All of these books have foundation recipes which would have basic ingredients. They would have other luxury ingredients which are raised to a new level, but also there is variety. All of these books show that there's a lot of ingredients and a lot of recipes out there to create different dinners each night.
So when you were a little kiddie, swinging your legs, licking the bowl and cooking, what was your favourite recipe?
Definitely Lamingtons. Definitely the Lamingtons, made every Friday.
And Justin, here's your Lamingtons.
Thank you, Gregory.
Here's to Friday.
Jill Roberts, you gave us this lovely mystery item. Now, a few people did work out what it was, but what is the history and where did you find it?
I found it in Melbourne. It's a reclining pig and it's brass, and a gentleman wore it on his chain, and the history of it is about 1890 to 1900, made in England. Very, very gently, we pull his tail and then turn, and you're able to write because it's a propelling pencil.
Incredible piece of ingenuity, isn't it? Do you want to guess the mystery object? Head to our Facebook and Instagram pages to enter.
Next time on Antiques Down Under, Carrick Hill, a unique glimpse into the glamour and lifestyle of years gone by.
Claudia comes out of the closet of fashion.
Gregory learns about the art of textile conservation.
Claudia takes a look at a special generation of photographers, Marc du Plessis and friends. All that talk about foods made me hungry. I found a recipe I can cook queen cakes.
Oh, how appropriate. Join us next time on Antiques Down Under and see what we've got cooked up for you.